I don't see the smoke, but you seem to be heading for a
fire.
I'm giving you a warning.
Hey Johns, how you doing? Welcome back, day 2 of the Need for Speed Marathon. Today, before pursuit. This, ladies and gentlemen, is my first Need for Speed. My dad bought this game, I played it, and I played it way too much. This game is the reason I got addicted to racing games and Need for Speed alike. Even a supercar back then, like the seats were definitely more luxurious than the plastic interior. I mean, that steering wheel looks like it would be from a cheap Ford. Don't think I would want to zoom in.
The ITEL HSV, it elevates Ferrari over the years. Most auto enthusiasts, when Chevrolet developed sensual style, over the years. Most auto enthusiasts, when Chevrolet developed its fifth
over the years, most
Corvette,
enthusiasts when Chevrolet. Now you know. So this time I have a hard cop mod. Let's see how that's gonna go. Classic Need for Speeds are just so different. They play different, they feel different, they're different style. The cops are way faster, but I feel like they're going in the wrong direction. I mean, I said it yesterday, but the great thing about not having an open world is that the developers will actually spend some time making a bunch of very nice, unique layouts. Oh yeah, the cops are definitely strong. Holy shit. Holy shit. Now, if you reset, that gets you busted. Yeah, you get busted at the third ticket. The first two is just a penalty. Okay, the hard cop mod is kind of funny. Hard cops, baby.
You're lucky I'm in a good mood.
I think part of what makes these old games fun is actually that you don't have an open world. That you get this attachment to certain locations like hometown or, you know, whatever else you enjoyed.
I don't know what your malfunction is, but you can think about it in jail.
Damn, this is hard. Okay, hometown, Atlantica. Try again. Oh my god. Too fast.
I'm giving you a warning. Truck.
Fire! Even 2 laps against these cops is really hard to survive. I don't think B or C class are gonna be relevant against these cops. Now you get busted too. Has a nice level of immersion when you see the cops standing around getting busted. One tree man. I gotta stop the cop from getting in front of me. Holy shit! That's too strong. Your family would disown you for this song. My bet is most of your family wouldn't even know what to think of it. You know, I was always disappointed that these roads on the side aren't anything. Like, they're just there for fun, right? Because they're not gonna make you faster, they're gonna make you quite a bit slower too. What I want to do is like do all the tracks again in reverse at night, so they look as different as possible. Fucking cop, dude! No, I was about to escape! Crossing the game. I don't think... God damn it! I spent a lot of time with this game, but I got it fairly shortly before High Stakes released, so I spent even more time with High Stakes, and then even more time with Porsche. Like, I probably spent just as much time with the classic Need for Speeds as I spent with Most Wanted. Obviously combined, but still. What's the volume on the song? Oh, wait. It's a Blackwell song that is silent. I knew it!
You're lucky I'm in a good mood.
Holy shit. I feel like there would be a nice slapping gachi mix for the song. They kind of look Russian a little bit in Empire City if you look at their clothing. Let's try to switch up the event as much as we can. Oh shit, rain is better. Rain is actually worse handling. Yeah, this game is properly dark. So if you think the game is too dark and you can't see anything, yeah, that's the experience. That's this terrifying experience of driving at night. This might genuinely be a game where ray tracing could actually enhance the night racing. You can't bust me out. Okay, so even cops can catch fire. I can't corner like this.
I don't see the smoke, but you seem to be heading for a fire.
Classic Need for Speed vibes. Oh wow, that's really dark. You better have a good monitor, or you're not gonna see what's on screen here. Dude, I barely see what's on screen here. Oh yeah, this is crazy. This is so hard to see in here. Especially the fire would actually illuminate this area a lot more. I think they actually boosted the brightness in high stakes for these night races. High stakes is pretty damn cool. It includes the entire content of Hot Pursuit and added some more. Career mode, more tracks, more cars. Fantastic start into the Need for Speed Marathon. Love it. Hope you love it too. And if not, there's a lot more to come. I'm gonna get my wheel ready. I'm gonna get my dance pad mat ready. Or yeah, dance mat ready. It's finally time that I beat a Need for Speed on a dance mat that's been in the works for too long. Uh-oh. Keep going. Yes. We survive 5 seconds longer. Cops have the Pioneer engine. There's no Pioneer cheat for this game as far as I know. Collision recovery, traction, best line. Oh yeah, that's kind of the weird thing. I know racing line is pretty ridiculous because it's gonna put a bunch of cones everywhere. Like the game wants you to drive in between those cones. That would be an interesting challenge, like try to get 100% best line. It would slow you down so much. Hot Pursuit Knockout Tournament, yeah. The only thing we can do with Hot Pursuit is like be a cop ourselves. If we get ahead of them, I can actually go with spikes. Like pit maneuvers are too effective. Got him! Just have to wait for him to respawn. What? What? He was all the way up there! I pushed him into the nether realm and then he was up there. Alright. Moving on. You guys want to see what the first Need for Speed looked like? So we're doing the tournaments, which means you got a few events stacked back to back. I can't wait when we get back to Unbound and everyone tells me what they don't like about the game. By the way, you wanna stay within the white lines because besides of it, the game counts as like off-road and it gives you a nice slowdown. A reboot potential. I mean, obviously you would have to make modern graphics. But the thing is, those games are pretty bare bones. I'm not sure most gamers would fuck with this. Like this is heavy nostalgia for the people that played it. I'm not too sure you're gonna like convince the fans of the black box era with games like this. You know, to me personally, this was always the toughest game. This is actually the Need for Speed I have the toughest time with. Actually winning. Bronze. The game is so much harder than the games to come afterwards. I think you just need to finish it. You see, you have to check out the flag here. So I think that's all they really want from me. Very high pitched honk. Yeah, the cool thing about classic Need for Speed is that they do have a lot of showcases for like a lot of information, voiceover for every car, giving you some history of all the cars that are in the game. Yeah, I wanna check out every track for Need for Speed 1 and then I'm gonna fairly quickly move on to Need for Speed 2 because it is a much better game. Right, those temporary tattoos that you have like for 2 or 3 weeks and then they just, you know, go off. This doesn't even sound like a bad idea for potential sponsorships, man. Just gonna slap Mad Monk on my neck for a few weeks. guys, KuruHS. Check out Instant Gaming for cheap game keys. Click the link in the description below. Honestly, I think this is the hardest Need for Speed for me. I think that's the only Need for Speed where I cannot consistently get first. Maybe if I would play it more, but it's not really a game that I would grind. Because every Need for Speed that came after this is better. Already looking forward to the upgrade, man. Need for Speed 2 steps it up quite a bit over this. I think the way they coded the AI is to have them have a certain lap time. So they're not particularly fast or slow, or rather realistic speeds in certain segments. They just have their overall pace for each lap. It's your job to just drive better than their pre-coded lap times. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm not gonna bother with trying to unlock the last race. Let's upgrade to a better game. This is Need for Speed 2 SE. You can see it in the left upper corner. Full grid and then C-Class. Skill level advanced. Sure. 3 driving styles: wild, arcade and simulation. Let's start with arcade. You can get some infos. Not just for the cars.
Located far
but for the tracks too. Personal statistics. Fatal crashes history. How often did you die?
Pursuing its goal of creating the ultimate road.
Oh, I'm not sure the videos are working. They don't. Okay. Look at the difference between a true 60 FPS game. It's so much better. Holy fuck! Why am I getting wrecked so hard? Oh, it shifted me back into neutral. He slapped the gear out of my car. Well, as long as we don't get last. Nice physics. Not gonna lie, it feels way better on a controller than keyboard mouse. I feel like this game has the minimal graphics that I need to enjoy a game. Like Need for Speed 1 was not doing it for me. Like Need for Speed 1 actually looks too old and plays too badly. I gotta try the PlayStation 1 version. That one might actually be a lot better than the DOS version that I played earlier. Dude, you are such a bitch in comparison to the other races. Like, you get destroyed. Nice. Did you notice the neutral shift? Apparently shifting down puts me into neutral. That's so stupid. It's not even downshifting, it's neutral. I know that on the key bindings it said, you know, downshift, not neutral. But I just remembered something else. When I had Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit, I saw Need for Speed 2 in the store and I didn't want to buy it because it just looked like a downgrade. Which it is, but I remember at the time I was really against it. Like, I was really put off by how the game looked on the box, right? Like, the box and how the game looked, it didn't convince me to buy this game after playing Hot Pursuit 3. And to be fair, shortly after, Need for Speed 4 was already out. But yeah, at that point the game was only 1 year old, so obviously it was still in the store. You know, I had zero clue what was what, right? We just trusted the clerk what we need for video games.
You've got a top 10 time for this track.
Can we actually see this? New records. What? What? That's not possible. Actually, maybe. Didn't I crash? Yeah, never mind. It is possible. Ah, damn. Thought I could jump a little bit on the inside, you know, have a little cut. Dude, this corner is insane. Look at all the dead people. That's P1. Dude, I love this game. So many good crashes. Oh, by the way, guys, you see the sub count over there? It says Blacklist 15 and 38. When we hit 2,000 sub points, I'm gonna stream like it's 2017. I'm gonna get my old webcam. I'm gonna have orange background lighting. I'm gonna turn the stream to 720p. And I bring back my old microphone. Like, it's gonna look and feel like the streams that we had in 2017. And I'm gonna shave. And I'm gonna shave, so I'm also gonna look like 2017. You know, in Need for Speed 1 to 5, you really notice the different kind of music they've been using, because once you go to Hot Pursuit 2, you get licensed music from just regular radio songs. Yeah, you know what I like about this music is it was made for the game, so it usually fits really well to the gameplay. And you don't get it anywhere else, so it has like some exclusivity. Right, like music can bind you to a game. I refuse to break this corner. What the? Whatever that was. Dude, every time I get fast, there's a jump or some shitty corner that I don't know yet. Does anyone remember the codes for the Dino? Or have the website with the cheat codes? It's Go43 for Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't feel like the boost is working. It did work to have Rex. Rex traffic is working. Yes, I'm playing Need for Speed. What do you mean? 3D effect. This is normal. Dino traffic is pretty stupid. There's not enough space for all of us. It's time for an extinction event. Alright, you guys ready? You guys ready to say goodbye for day 1 of the Need for Speed marathon? No? I don't care. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Sleep tight. Do come back tomorrow for day 2. And good night.